fight in what was your toughest competition today?
I want to first start off by thanking my God Almighty for this opportunity and this chance of being in front of the world and showcasing my talent. I want to thank Al Heyman, my twin brother, Ronnie Shields, everybody a part of this camp. J.Rosado was a tough fighter. You know, he came to fight. He did exactly what we trained on. We went over and game plan, and you know, he was strong. My strongest fighter today. And so, you know, I want to give him his props. He did what he had to do. But pulling this fight off, you know, it was about being in shape. Number one thing, we have to be in shape to do what we do.
How much were you able to take advantage? There was an accidental clash of heads there in the 5th round. How much were you able to take advantage, as past opponents have, of his eye opening up there?
Once I seen the eye, you know, first started leaking out, initially told myself, let's finish this eye up. Let's see what the doctors do. And if we have to continue to go, we're going to go. I told you, if this eye hold up, you know, then we're gonna get some work in.
You know, Paulie was saying you're so young and you're so intelligent. You fought a very smart fight. Where have you got this patience, and how have you known when to attack and when to back off to be patient at such a young age?
I want to give big props to Earthline Dilar. He, you know, even though he does speak Spanish, he gifted my talent and my skills in the ring. And you know, with that, you know, and going through the amateurs and going through the rankings and continuing to grow as a fighter, you know, that's what it took.
You ready for Carlos Molina? We're going to see you on March 8th.
And let's go, baby. Lions only. Let's get it.
All right, we will see. How about the two of you ever fight? You ever thought of that?
Nah, never.
Only at home?
Never at home.
Never at home.
We know that.
Congratulations. All right, folks.
And they look like two brothers that never fight, don't they? You know, sometimes you're around brothers and you know they fight all the time. In fact, they pay you to let them fight. They're that kind of brothers. You saw those two brothers there. They love each other, don't they?
They're always in each other's corner, aren't they? I think one of them one of them certainly had the dreadlocks cut off. I'm not sure which one.
Jamal or Jamel?
I don't know. One of them had dreadlocks now. And I thought I can identify the difference from that. Now I've forgotten which one had the
Jamal fights Carlos Molina for the IBF title.
Yeah, on the big bill in Las Vegas.
He's the better fighter, isn't he?
Yeah, that's the general consensus.
Yeah.
He's
No,
the better one.
better fighter, yeah.
You know, he's got the fact that they let him go for a world title before tells you that. You know what we've learned about Jamel over the last year. You know, guys like Harry Joe Yorgay and tonight's win against Rosado. That he's a level above the fringe contenders. You know, he's there at B level. We've now got to see him move up and fight a couple. You know, greatly step up in class this year and fight. You know what? You know the guys are a bit better than that. You know, they'll keep him unbeaten. He will get his chance to prove himself.
You know what we get so much, Stephen, and they've had it out there in this show in Washington, D.C. tonight. Really, there's only 1.5 or 2 competitive fights. Everyone else has romped through. They've just run home. We get it all the way through. We get it in British shows. You know, we get a competitive 1.5, decent one, and then 7 shutouts. And I'm getting to that stage, in this country especially, but internationally. And we saw it also on the German card, where we're seeing fighters at every single build that could be mixed and matched. And when I see that Charlo, even the other Charlo, and I see some of the light middles we got, and some of the light middles and middles that Caller's got in Germany,